around you, if you've dealt with a twin flame and all of that jazz. It will only take a few minutes. I'll see how long it takes, but it shouldn't take long. But again, fellow Virgos, remember please to give me a like, thumbs up, okay? Thumbs down, you know, for whoever. I don't know why people put thumbs down. If you don't like a video, just skip, right? And yeah, share, subscribe, all of that jazz. I hope my audio is a-okay. Right, so twin flames, facts and symptoms. One thing to know, and this is quite ironic because, you know, you meet people, you tend to form closer relationships with people that you have common interests and values with, right? When it comes to a twin flame, imagine you're both polar opposites, actually. When it comes to twin flames, you're completely opposite to one another. Even though you have a lot of interest, common interest, you have a lot of common values, but you're completely different. And it could be your behaviors or the way you act, the way you see the world. Okay, so that's definitely one point. But that is very, you know, it's very broad because a lot of people are drawn to other human beings when they have common interests and values. So let's go a bit deeper. When you are dealing with a twin flame, you distinctively know what the other person is doing. And it doesn't have to be, oh, I know they're brushing their teeth right now. It's not about the physical. It's also about the spiritual, and it's also about the emotion, the feeling. You could feel sad. You're knowing that the other person is sad and it's making you feel sad. Or you know the other person is bored and it's making you feel bored. Another fact is the 1111 sign. And a lot of my viewers and a lot of people know about this. When you see 1111 on the time, if it keeps flashing up, if you get the 4 of Wands on a lot of readings, followed, you know, accompanied with the 2 of Cups and stuff like that, you know you're dealing with twin flame energy. Moving on from, you know, the 1111 that everybody knows about, is if you've dreamed of them, and I'm not talking about, oh, you've met them and you're starting to dream about them. Of course, that happens, right? I'm talking about the ones where you've dreamed of this person before you've even met them. You might not meet them in this. This is a bit of a negative thing to say. Well, not negative, but it's a downer on the twin flame discussion. But quite frankly, you might not meet them in this lifetime. You may have been with them in a past life, right? Well, you was with them in a past life, so you might not meet them in this life. So the dreams that you're having are most certainly of past life situations. For those of you that have definitely not come into contact with your twin flame energy yet, there's also this telepathic connection that you both have with each other, and the sense of knowing and feeling exactly what the other one is thinking, right? Another thing about twin flame energies is you bring out the best in one another. You grow. Once you connect with your twin flame, whether you know it or not, whether you know that they're your twin flame or not, things drastically change in oneself. Behaviors. Your life will never be how it was before, if that makes sense. Like, you might change, and we're definitely going to be picking up on 5th dimension next week. The 5th, we're going to be the theme is going to be 5th dimension. We're going to pick up on that, but it also picks up on some there's some similarities with twin flame and 5th dimension. So going back to things in yourself, your behaviors would have changed. It could be the way you eat or the way you see things. Your perspective completely changes, right? Another thing that is also very difficult, and most of you are going to experience when it comes to twin flame energies, is that one person is very connected and trying to pull the two of you together, whether that be you or them. And the other, as we say in twin flame terms, is the runner. And the runner is the one that self-sabotages the connection, is the one that is fearful. They're fearful of unconditional love. You can both be picking up on that energy, but there's definitely one dominator when it comes to the runner, right? And they self-sabotage. So they might go and get with other people, you know, blocking out all these feelings, all these signs. Runners say the opposite also of how they feel. So you might know that they are deeply in love with you, or there's a deep connection there, and the runner will say there's nothing there. The runner will say the total opposite of this clearly connected flame, right? Twin flame. When it comes to lovemaking, and you know, lovemaking, right, there's always bonuses. But lovemaking for twin flames is very astrological. It's very out of this planet. You know, it's very, the energy is completely something that we've never felt before. You'll only feel it once. So, again, with the runner stage, this is vital. So if you're going through a runner stage, this also means that it's vital, because it means that you're evolving. This twin flame energy is evolving in some way. You're both learning. Yeah, things are being learnt here, which is good for the outcome. When it comes to the eyes, when you look into your twin flame's eyes, you will know, because you will know that that's your twin flame, because quite frankly, it's like looking in a mirror. It's like seeing, it's a mirror of your soul, right? And again, going back to the runner just briefly, when we have a runner in twin flame energy, it's usually because, and everyone has an inner child. Every single one of us have an inner child. That inner child is still hurting. You know, it has childhood traumas and stuff like that. So that's, you know, once you can trigger that, then I suppose there's room for growth, right? And that's where it comes into the evolving stage, where you're both learning, right? What else shall I say? Right, so I've picked up on quite a lot of vital stuff on the facts and the symptoms, right? When it comes to our twin flame, it's like you've known them before, right? You've known them in a past life, or you've met them. You distinctively know. You feel completely safe when they're around. The eye contact is very intense, whether it's brief, even a split second, it's very brief. And there's feelings of intimacy and connection, right? Even without sex. Let's be very, very open and honest about that. You guys do not have to have sex, but there's deep feelings of intimacy there, right? So I think I've picked up on pretty much all the facts and symptoms of twin flame energy, and to know that if you're dealing with them. Just remember, before I round this up, that when you do connect with your twin flame energy, there is an instant change for both of you individually on how you see the world, your perspectives, your behaviors. Everything changes about you, whether you realize it or not. But I suppose you will once you've listened to this, right? So I'm just going to briefly pause the video while I get the videos ready, babies. I'm back, babies. Yes, Virgo. Okay, I've just quickly shuffled, concentrating on the cards. We're going to see what the theme is for this week. What was I just talking about? Yeah, right. with this twin flame. So a lot of us are definitely dealing with the twin flame energy here. Two of Swords. This could be you. We could be the runner. Or they could be. Or this could, and this is a very general reading, okay? And remember, I'm a fellow Virgo, so I'm going to relate with y'all in some way or the other. Two of Swords is definitely cutting off communication, kind of in denial, stubborn behaviors, not thinking about feelings, kind of definitely not in tune with one's feelings, not giving much away when it comes to the feelings, very in denial, not giving a shit about people, quite frankly. Wow. So someone's feeling a bit under stress. I don't know if it's us Virgos. I mean, I don't feel as a Virgo very much under stress. I definitely feel like I don't give a crap. And my barriers are up, 100%. My barriers are up, but also cut off, if that makes sense. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so if we see this as a 3-card spread, you lot were cut off, didn't give a shit, very guarded. And then we have this beautiful Ace of Cups, which is, you know, this is new. This is a new sense of emotion. And this could be a breakdown, Virgo, of our old emotions. This is about, even though we were cut off and we didn't give a crap and we were very not self-inflicting, this is protective, quite frankly. That's what the energy I pick up with this card. We are now ready. We've got so much love to give, quite frankly. This is new. This is new. A new sense of emotion, a new sense of feeling within ourselves, I definitely feel. And future position. This could be that love's coming in. I don't like to give false hope. But for me, I definitely feel like something's around the corner for one of us. But also, like, you know, past love hurts. This is kind of like getting over past love hurts, Virgo. Wow, Page of Cups. This is definitely something coming in for us. Single Virgos, 100%. Or those of you that wanting someone to, something being rekindled here, okay? This is definitely someone's got their eye on Virgo. No sexual preference. Very protective. We can come across as mean sometimes and cold. And I definitely feel we are. It's number one, isn't it? It's like Virgo, we are number one. Not as if to say we're the best, as if to say our happiness comes first. Some of us might be a bit self-sabotaging when it comes to love. So just be nice. Be nice. Whoever it is, give them some sort of chance. Queen of Wands. Again, this is us, I feel like. Very opinionated Virgo. In a good way, you know. This is like remaining positive as well. This is people seeing us as very strong and fierce type of individual. Right? A lot of us have got bigger fish to fry. Queen of Wands, animals as well. The black cat here signifies, you know, superstition, and people might think you're the crazy witch. The crazy lady. Yes, they can think we're crazy, but hey ho, we know. We're all going through a transformation right now, right? This whole 3rd to 5th dimension. I'm definitely going to be picking, the theme next week is talking about 5th dimension. We're all going to be affected. But if we can actually know what all these symptoms are and stuff like that, and know what we're dealing with and learn from it, then we can embrace it, right? We can evolve, because the world is evolving. Right, what else does Virgo need to know, please? Light and angels. Oh dear. I mean, I don't know who this is. I definitely feel like someone, it could be us, Virgo. We're not really in the mood for love, or we don't want to know. It's like, don't waste Virgo's time. Please and thank you. Who wasted our time? Is someone wasting our time? Queen energy, like we have evolved. No sexual preference, okay? I know there's gentlemen that come and read here as well, listen to our readings. Definitely evolving. From the Two of Swords going to the Queen of Swords, I definitely feel like we are ready to communicate. We are, no, and not, well, I'm just bubbling there. Not only are we ready to communicate, we can communicate well. We can express ourselves well. I think people love the way we express ourselves, quite honestly, you know, rather the bitter truth than sweet lies. Let's get some angel cards and then I'm going to wrap it up. Sorry for the loud bang, my darlings. I do really apologize. Gotta knock the cards though, baby. You gotta knock the cards. Definitely our agenda is amazing. It feels quite solo for a lot of us. Definitely admirers about. I don't see us interested in, maybe, you know, some with the Four of Cups there, someone's wanting forgiveness, perhaps. We have to forgive, guys. Don't have to forget, but we have to forgive. And we are forgiving. I definitely feel like I have forgiven a lot. Right, what does Virgo need to know before we go? Too many cards. What does Virgo need to know? We've got a lot of cards coming out at once. A lot of Queen energy again. And I commend you, you know. Okay, the Wheel really wanted to come out there. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So take that happiness if it comes to you, Virgo. I think I had this theme. We said this, we picked up on this last week. If it comes, give it, you know, go for it. Go for the risk. I love the Wheel. Sacrifices need to be made, you know, for your happiness. And we all deserve to be happy, right? Amen. Something new is coming in for some of us, which is, I love it. I just love it. I distinctively know that something's coming in. I can feel it. Might be a Capricorn for some of you. Let go of those past, you know, past traumas. You're stable right now. You're fully in charge of your life. You know, you're very ambitious. Some of you, Okay, give me one card, please. One angel card. Okay, two. I'll take two. Ace of Pentacles. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion, which is nice. And the Wheel picks up on change as well. You know, motion. A change in motion. Five of Pentacles. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. No, we do not require any negative Nancys around here. Right? Manifest money. It's easy. You can do it. Here, I've got two different. Don't, please, judge me not. Okay, I'm wrapping this up because this is just going a bit crazy. 20 minutes, yeah, it's a long reading. Virgos, I will catch you in the week. So I'm definitely going to do a love reading, maybe tomorrow or the day after. But until then, love, peace and light. I hope you enjoyed all that stuff I talked about on the twin flame stuff. And remember, next week's going to be fifth dimension. It's going to rock your world. All right, lovelies. Love, peace and light. Smooches. Mwah.